I'll read slowly, then I'll explain to you how you can form your nominal sentence, whether you're using subject pronouns or using we don't start with possessive pronouns, but usually subject pronouns. So أولاد أولاد بنات بنات شيوخ شيوخ كتاب كتاب آباء آباء أمهات أمهات بيوت بيوت ثم جامعات جامعات universities جامعات. Okay. Why is it important for us to go over the plurals? Does someone know when it comes to nominal sentences, why do we have to learn plural form or the plural forms of nouns? Why? لماذا? لماذا? Can someone share with me in the live chat? Why do we have to learn أولاد? Why couldn't we just say ولد? We're learning nominal sentences, but then we're jumping into the plural form. It just sometimes doesn't make sense. As a learner, you're like, I need to know something else. جميل, جميل. صحيح, صحيح. Action also will be in the plural form. جيد. Plural pronouns are used with plural nouns. جيد. Yeah, alhamdulillah. To match the gender, I think. جيد. جمع تكسير. صحيح. And the words in S, like making it plural. MashaAllah. جيد. Normal or broken. صحيح. ممتاز ما شاء الله. جميل. I think most of you got that part. We learn أولاد ولد because, like you said, we have to agree with the gender. So if we're saying hum, that's a subject pronoun, I could replace hum with أولاد. But if I am replacing hum with أولاد, am I just going to put أولاد as it is, or I'm going to add something to it? I'm trying to make you think about the process so you know what you're doing. So if I decide to put the boys live, يسكنون would be live. What's going to happen to أولاد? هم أولاد هو ولد. صحيح راهيل. صحيح. I love this, Sarah. Thank you. Yes, we do have to add something. If I'm replacing hum with أولاد, I have to put ألف لام on أولاد, and I have to say الأولاد يسكنون. But I could only put الأولاد or هم. I cannot say هم الأولاد يسكنون. Remember, I can only choose the pronoun, subject pronouns that would refer to the boys, hum. It tells me that it is they, plural, masculine. هم أولاد يسكنون. They are boys who live. Possible, but I want you to be mindful of this structure of saying الأولاد يسكنون. The boys live. And I could go الشيوخ, the seniors. هم يسكنون, referring to شيوخ. But if I go هن, they, feminine, the verb conjugation changes. So when I put the noun first, which is nominal sentence, the verb conjugation changes and it has to agree with the gender of the subject. If I'm putting the noun has to be definite with alif lam. If I'm not putting the noun and I'm putting just the pronoun, put the pronoun as it is. Do not add alif lam to it. And those are very common mistakes that could possibly happen if you are learning Arabic for the first time. You might put alif lam on pronouns. Sometimes it happens. Students do that and it's normal. But Please try not to put anything. Just say هم يسكنون or الأولاد يسكنون. هن يسكن, they live, or البنات يسكن. Now, if I'm going to the singular form, هو, I have to go to boy or author, one author. And the same thing I did with هو, I did with home, I should do with هو. So I should say الكاتب يسكن. الكاتب يسكن. الكاتبة تسكن. And I have a list of nouns over here. We'll come back to this if you need more explanations, but I need to give you this example. What I just explained. هم يسكنون. This refers to the gender. شيوخ, كتاب, أولاد. If I'm saying هن, I have to say يسكن because I'm referring to girls. ممتاز. Now I move on. This is nominal sentence. But plural pronouns, plural verb conjugation. Always. Plural pronoun, subject pronoun, plural verb conjugation. And this makes my sentence nominal sentence. I begin with a noun, and I could also begin with a pronoun. Now, this was part of our 7th lesson in خطوات. So you see it here. But here, هم يسكنون. The example I just told you earlier. الأولاد يسكنون في مدن كبيرة. الأولاد يسكنون في مدن كبيرة. الأولاد يسكنون في مدن كبيرة. The boys live in large cities. Now I need البنات يسكن في مدن كبيرة. See? The noun has to be defined. The noun has to be defined. The noun has to be defined. It has to be plural. It agrees with the verb conjugation. Now, if I'm going to do the opposite, I move on to verbal sentences, which is what we had in our first practice. We said شكر المدير أو شكر المدراء. Even if I change boss to bosses, شكر, thanked, is not going to change. Which makes my sentence verbal sentence. But the verbal sentences can only be conjugated to هي and هو. Only to he, referring to the gender masculine, and هي, referring to the feminine masculine. So the boys live in large cities would be يسكن الأولاد في مدن كبيرة, like big cities or large cities. And I have to say يسكن, not تسكن, because الأولاد is masculine. And the verb has to be singular, referring to هو. Then I go to تسكن البنات في مدن كبيرة. The girls live in large cities. Does my meaning change? Does the meaning of this sentence